Doesn't matter what day it is. Could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. There's always one thing going down. That is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first I'm talking about is Beetlejuice one more time because it has made $145.4 million opening weekend. Now, it was projected at 145, so it got that. Congratulations, the juice is loose. And this is baby Beetlejuice, by the way, everybody. So Baby Juice is in here too in this movie. If you didn't know, spoiler alert, but Baby Juice is it's a lot. But they made $35.4 million from 69 international territories, 110 domestically, and the juice is kicking ass. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here. I'm very excited. But another thing that's not doing as well as they're expecting to do, and it's kind of bummed me out, is Megalopolis, everybody, because the thing about this too, it's like, oh my God, when it comes down to like how much Francis Ford Coppola put in this, I can't even imagine. They're projecting $5 million opening weekend right now. $5 million at $120 million budget. That blows my fucking mind. It could be $6 to $8 million, they're saying, another projection was, but still, that's like nothing for how much this man self-finances to bring this out. And I hope that's better than that, but we'll have to wait and find out. But if that's what's true, whew, that sucks. I'm sorry, Francis Ford Coppola. I feel as bad as for him as I do for, again, Kevin Costner, because Kevin Costner, too, his Horizon, everybody, his two-part epic Horizon Western out there. Well, the first part came out, bombed really bad. The second part got put in the back burner, but it did debut at the Venice Film Festival, which he was super excited about. He said he always wanted to go there. The studios wanted to bring it out in August. Then they're like, the first one bombed. We're not going to do that now. I went to Max the first one. He still thinks the third one and fourth one can still happen. Now, he's $98 million he's spending for the first three out of his own pocket. $100 million more out of his own pocket for the fourth one if he does make it. So it's a lot of money, and Kevin Costner said that this is something that he has a big faith in. He wants to go a long way, and he's hoping that it does come around. He says he feels very hopeful, and he won't give up on it until it actually happens. But he hopes to get at least 3. But we know that Bosch Legacy is ending at 3 because the third season of Bosch Legacy is the finale. That's right. If you were a fan of Bosch, sorry, Bosch. If you were a fan of Bosch, 3 seasons for a spinoff is pretty freaking good on Prime and Freevee where it was before. And, you know, it followed the excursion of Bosch after he retired, and he had to go into his own private detective thing. His daughter's in the cop. She's a cop now, and they're following their dynamic. And they did, 3 seasons. But honestly, if you're a fan, it's a sad day for you. Just like if you're a fan of 911 Lonestar, it's probably going to be a sad day for you too, because that is done. We talked about this already, that it was probably going to end over on Fox. I mean, they're having 12 more episodes coming, kicking off September 23rd, and then that will be it. Rob Lowe will be gone. Sorry, guys, Rob Lowe gone.
If you're a fan of 911 Lone Star, Brian,
yes.
If you're a fan of 911, you tell me one person that's a fan of 911 Lone Star.
I don't know. There's got to be somebody out there, right?
No.
Somebody's mom.
There isn't.
There's a 65-year-old gentleman out there who is a big fan of that show.
But
he's bummed.
Those people don't count, Brian. That's why the
He
show
has a very large beard,
canceled.
and he is very sad that it's being canceled.
Hey,
His recliner
so he
is
can
broken
write
in
a letter.
perfectly in his dip.
He can write a letter on paper and mail it to the powers that be. The truth is, nobody cares because we're all watching TikTok. We're all watching Cruise Control Live on YouTube and X and Periscope and all these other things.
It's the same people who are upset about Baywatch Nights. Remember Baywatch Nights? They care about that. Yeah, it's their show. This is their show.
The people,
No, I don't remember Baywatch Nights. I don't recall that even a little bit.
Why? Well, you know, you watch Baywatch again at night. That there aren't
without the hot
after hours Baywatch.
Right.
It's just Hasselhoff and none of the tits.
The
They're just
people
looking
with
at the beach like, well, there's no one out there.
If you got a landline,
No one's swimming at night.
A lot of flashlights, just beaches, the flashlights.
Did you know that this was actually like the last project produced by Fox before they sold over to Disney too? So last project that was officially greenlit by Fox the studio before Disney bought it, and now it's gone. So I know that's why it's a big monumental thing.
How is that breaking news? Yeah, nobody's watching.
Yeah. You got someone harsher than me, Brian. How did you do that?
That's a good question. Not as harsh as everybody's been about Rings of Power, everybody out there, because Rings of Power is not doing as well as it's done the first season. And again, it didn't do that great the first season from the get-go. But, Amazon does not release the numbers for this. They will not do this. But they have said the first season was the biggest debut ever for an Amazon project within the first 3 days. Now, after 4 days, this second season had 902,000 households that watched it. That's 4 days. But for 3 days, for the first season, it was 1.8 million. So quite a big drop for this new season. And I get it. They spent a lot of money. They're trying to make this Tolkien train keep going. But I still have a feeling that they're spent a lot of money. It's not going to make the money back. People aren't liking this. The first season was very slow. The second season, it's better. It's better. It's not as great as Chaos, everybody. And if you've seen Chaos over on Netflix, this show is the show you should be watching.
Bravo.
Goldblum himself. I'm saying right now, Jonathan, this show is awesome. Charlie Covill created this. He also did The End of the Fucking World over on Netflix. Goldblum's in this. He's awesome. He plays Zeus. And again, this is a retelling kind of mythological, Greek mythology. And it actually tells about a present day world where the Greek gods are still around. They're still being worshipped. But again, there's a whole prophecy that's going on that might take down the gods. And it's fantastic. It really is. Check it out.
There's this new mentality going on now where it's like, I love the show. Chaos. I learned about this show from watching your show. I didn't know.
Pause for that.
Yeah, that's news to me. I kind of want to check this out now. That sounds awesome.
Right?
It's so good.
I didn't know what it was until I saw you talk about it. And then I look at it and I go, oh my God, there are only a season, 2 seasons, something like that. So I'm watching this. One season. So I'm watching it slowly. I'm trying to what's the word? Mitigate, right? Yeah. I'm trying to slow down, watch other things so that I don't watch every episode of Chaos and then feel like I'm missing things. But here's what I'll tell you about Chaos. This is the quintessential example of what great acting is. When you look at Jeff Goldblum, okay, he's playing Zeus, the king of all gods. That doesn't tell you anything. But what Jeff is doing, he is, my fellow film actors out there, he is living truthfully under these given imaginary circumstances, and he is doing it brilliantly, where we'll never be able to look at another person or cartoon character playing Zeus again. This will be our generation's Zeus. It's brilliant, and it's worth every million that Jeff Goldblum is making. Well done, team, making that show. Well done.
Jenny McTeer, too, as Hera. She's freaking phenomenal as well.
I thought that was Helen Mirren for the first 3 episodes.
Well, she's insanely good in this. And I think overall, if you haven't checked it out, you got to check it out. The creator did say he's got plans for 3 seasons. Netflix is behind this, but they have not greenlit the second season. This just came out, of course. 8 episodes dropped. Joe, you got to check this out. And again, it's just a fun project. It's a fun project.
I'm a sucker for Greek mythology. General, and to have it put it in the modern day, and Jeff Goldblum, I'm like, those are all check.
And he's sinister in this shit. He's sinister as fuck.
If you think about it, Jeff Goldblum has been involved in the mythology of our generation since the 90s. Look back to Jurassic Park. That's our version of Greek mythology. Here's 100%. Something that could be real. Right. We're not sure if it's real. There's DNA in amber from a mosquito. We made dinosaurs. We all pretended to be those dinosaurs when we were in 5th grade, right? Jeff Goldblum is now the king of all gods, and he's presenting it in a way where it makes us feel like, you know what? We understand how the God construct person thinks. And it's a brilliant piece of episodic work. And Netflix is insane if they're saying, it might be 3 seasons.
They have to pick it up. Netflix. They got to go.
Okay, right. This was only going to be a season and a half.
You're right, Joe. The promotion has not been that great for it. It really hasn't. I've seen a couple billboards out here in LA, but not much at all.
You never heard of this before.
Yeah.
It's the first time
they clearly need to promote it because it sounds fantastic.
But going back to that subject, I talk about this all the time on the show. When is anything being promoted? I don't know about anything coming out anymore at all, period. I don't see any billboards for anything. I don't see posters for anything. I live in, like I said, I live in Denver. I live in a major city. There is absolutely no advertising anywhere for anything at all, anything. No movies, no TV shows, no... All I see, I see more advertising for video games than anything else. I would say currently video games are killing the market when it comes to branding and advertising. I know more about video games coming out than anything else. I know all the games that are coming out in the next year. I don't even care. I don't play video games. I haven't played games in years. I haven't touched games in, seriously, I just don't play games. It's just that's a whole other conversation. But I just don't.
It's okay.
But I don't
have a blue shell right behind you. You're gonna get taken out saying shit like that.
I grew up playing Mario Kart.
But I think Lexi is right. You don't see that sort of advertising.
And I have YouTube Red, so there's absolutely no advertisements on my YouTube. And if I pay for, I paid for Hulu, so Hulu with advertisements is gone. So and even when I had Hulu with advertisements, I told you last time, breast enhancement ads constantly, and then medication. No, seriously, medications. I'm serious. The same breast enhancement ads, the medication.
I'm not getting that shit.
I got the same 3 medication ads every single time, and something else. So it was all these same 3. Oh, I get women's ads now.
Lexi, the ads that you're receiving from Amazon, what everybody's receiving, is because you check that box. They can use your data
they're getting you
discreetly to send you advertisements. So the whole I'm not happy with my breast size or whatever, that's not everybody. That's coming right at you.
Yep. You know who's not also happy with their breast size is Batman. He keeps making those nipples bigger, but Batman is coming forward, of course. Batman 2, everybody. So Batman 2.
Best segue ever. Best segue ever. That's the Seggy Award. Go ahead.
Hey, so the Batman 2. Matt Reeves was talking about Batman 2, and he's saying we're going deeper to dig into the epic story about the deeper corruption that goes into this place called Gotham City, and anticipate to be even more into that lore than the first one. Of course, he says he's not going to go full fantastical. Everybody's been talking this online. He's not going full fantastical. We knew this. This is along the lines, of course, as Nolan did with his Batman. That's what he's doing with this, and he'll keep building towards that with Pattinson himself. But he says what's more important to me is to take these pop icons, these mythic characters that everybody knows, and translate it so that Gotham feels like a place in the actual world. It's meant to be quite grounded, and that's what he's trying to do with the villains moving forward. And we knew that. Give us more plot details. Who's the villain, Matt Reeves? Tell us. Is it Dave Bautista? Come on, I want him playing. I want Dave in there. But Dave is talking about a lot of things right now, because maybe he's not going to be Bane in there, even though it'd be great if he would be. I would say it right now. But Dave's talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, how he misses his family. He said he wouldn't say he misses Drax, but he misses the whole environment. He never had to say goodbye to it. That's a big thing. He said, in my whole career, for how long I've been with these people, I never got a chance to say adios. He didn't go to a rap party. He didn't go to the premiere, apparently. And he's hoping that someday he gets to get back together with the whole crew again. He was asked about the DCU, of course. They said, as I've said before, I'm very open to that. I guess it just has to be the right part, but I'm open to it. I love James. And I would do anything to work with him once again. But he keeps talking about closure, and I get that. It's got to be tough for him. He didn't actually get that closure that he wanted. You know what, Dave? You're pretty awesome to me. You really are pretty awesome to me. So I think that overall you should just be happy. I'm talking about you're a great guy, Dave, and you've done some great shit. You have done great shit, so be happy.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Dave. I know, right? But Dave Bautista might not be coming back to Drax, but maybe he could play a better Wolfman. The Wolfman trailer came out, and I'm not really excited about it. I don't know if you guys saw the little teaser that came out. This is a Universal reboot by Leah Whannell, I guess that's how you say her name. Coming out January 17, 2025. Reimagining of the cult classic, and we got a pretty decent cast here coming around for this. We got Julia Gardner playing the wife, Blake's workaholic wife, and we also have Christopher Abbott playing Blake, who of course is the Wolfman.
Are we going to watch this trailer on the show right now? Are we going to watch it right now?
No, we're not going to watch this shit right now. I mean, I would like to, but we're not going to watch this. We're not going to watch. It's like 20 seconds if that. It's like you see like what's happening running through the woods. W appears. Oh, ow. Oh, it's slash, slash, slash. Oh my God, there's somebody coming. And then like someone grabs a knife and then that's it.
Oh no, Dad, you're getting crazy. You scared me, Dad.
Sometimes we would do that actually, Jonathan, but usually in the breaking news. Depends. It depends. Sometimes.
Look, y'all, I'm still learning this format. So if I jump in at times where I'm not supposed to jump in, just, throw me a bone this time. Next time, take no excuses. This time, give me a pass.
I'm giving you a pass. I know you're still trying to work it out, figure it out. Just like Peacock still trying to figure their shit out too. Because now they're going to try some live comedy, everybody. And for me, I'm like, why not, guys? Netflix has been doing it. Everybody's doing it. Get the cock going out there, everybody. People want to see some live comedy on the cock. But this, it's going to be Colin Jost and Michael Che from New York. From New York, everybody. Live special event Saturday. It was for the Saturday Night Duo coming forward. Of course, they do morning up or weekend update. And they're big writers over there, so let them have the reins. Thursday, September 12th, this week at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will be live on Peacock for the very first time. Give us some straight up comedy. So good for them. Happy for them. Somebody that won't be on anything anytime soon is probably Armie Hammer, though. Everybody, I hate to give him some shit. Armie Hammer, though, he has gone through a lot, but then again, some of the allegations for Armie Hammer are pretty jarring. They're pretty freaking jarring. And is he a cannibal? Is he not? I don't know.
People.
He was talking about how he had to sell his truck off. He bought a truck for himself in 2017, and he had to sell it because it cost like $500 or $600. Made a whole post about it, how he's coming back to Hollywood, and he's broke, and he got an electric car, and he's hoping that will get him on to his next phase in his life. But we'll have to see. Armie Hammer, man.
Yeah, get him 200 miles into his life. That'll get him.
Welcome to the working class actors world. It's not that easy.
This breaking news? How is this breaking news? It's like hashtag headline actor can't afford his gas to get to his audition. Yeah, we know this movie.
I know.
So he bought a car you can plug in so you can get there.
Yep. That's what it is.
We understand.
He can still afford an electric car. That's not cheap still.
Life is tough. Life in this business is tougher. We get it.
If they make an Ed Gein movie, he's got a part.
What the hell does that even mean? Who is that?
Oh, come on. Ed Gein, the famous serial killer who ate people?
Let's talk about don't know my Ed Geins or...
Psycho is based on him.
Oh.
Give me some facts.
He dressed up like his mother, and he ate people, and he filled his house with furniture made out of human corpses. And when they went in his home, it was full of parts of human, like noses and bags and heads and bags. And he mostly got stuff out of cemeteries, but he also started killing people and eating them too. And he would skin them and butchery.
Know so much about this. I don't
He's
know
my
all of
favorite.
these nitty-gritty details.
Oh yeah, he's my all-time favorite. Actually,
watch that?
Take my money.
Yeah.
Heavy wants to see it, I guess. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a lot. But Lexi, I'm happy you got those facts though for us. Maybe he can play that part. Armie Hammer, man, listen to us on Cruise Control. It's the best role for you right now. Get yourself out there, make light of the conversation, get your ass back to acting again, maybe.
Yeah, where can people find you if they want to find you? Like, where can they follow you and pledge money and all that stuff, Brian?
You can find us on our Patreon, or you can also join our membership here live on Cruise Control on YouTube, everybody. Check it out, Cruise Control Show on YouTube.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.